We're setting off on an adventure to take on the challenge to summit the toughest trekking trail in the United Arab Emirates. We quest forth to the Emirate Ras Al Khaimah, to the Hajar mountain range, to take on the notorious Stairway to Heaven. Stairway to Heaven has had a number of fatal accidents over the years and isn't to be underestimated. The route is a 23-kilometre loop starting at Wadi Ghaliliah and elevating 1,300 metres high, where the ascent is considerably more dangerous than the rest. For this reason, it's advised to take the second half of the loop to the top and back down.
So now we've just taken about a 10-minute walk where we've left the car, heading up this way. We're just following the path, hoping this is the right way to go. A little bit chilly this morning, hence the jumper. We started off early. So we're in the Al Hajar Mountains, just on the border with Oman. Jebel Jais, which is the biggest mountain in the UAE, is just around the corner here. That's about 2,000 meters high, and I'd say the ones here are probably about 1,500 meters high. So let's get moving.
Yeah, so we're doing the back half of the Stairway to Heaven. So Stairway to Heaven is this really dodgy trail that goes up over there. You go all the way around the canyon and you come down this way. And actually the down bit is a good workout, but it's a lot safer. There's a trail. It's much more visitor friendly. So we're actually just gonna go up the backside of Stairway to Heaven and then come back down. And all in all, it's about 25 kilometers, and it's gonna take us about 6 to 8 hours. And we're about halfway up, maybe 1/3 of the way up, so it's just beautiful this morning.
Look at this face. Beetroot red. We're about halfway up the mountain. It's getting more and more challenging as we go up, steeper, not much chance for a rest. Sipping water. I've got 3 litres of water in the back plus some snacks. Gonna save a bit of that for later, because in about an hour, maybe a little bit after, the sun's going to be coming over the mountains and beating straight down on us. So it's going to be more draining. So we're going to save some water for that. Trying to get as much mileage out as we can now while we've got the shade on us, because it'll be a lot tougher later and much nicer to be going downhill with the sun. So.
It's important to be well prepared before trekking, and Stairway to Heaven is an all-day adventure. Be sure to have solid hiking shoes, sun cream, and at least 3 litres of water, some Gatorade, lunch, and some snacks.
We're 3/4 of the way up, maybe even a little bit more actually. It's just the final stretch to get to the top. Still, luckily, we've still got some shadow from the mountain, so it's a little bit cooler than what it will be. So really got to squeeze the last bit, get to the top while we've still got some shade, because it'll be much easier coming down later. Everything you need. Wow. An extraction, what does that do? That pulls it out.
Pulls the venom out. Oh,
yeah. Now, little trick, put a bit of water on your head. Ooh, feels better.
Are you qualified to give survival advice?
Not at all, actually. I really don't know what I'm talking about. This is never ending. Never ending. I mean, the closer we get, the further it looks away. And it's just getting steeper and steeper. So, I mean, I started off thinking that, oh, this is okay, we'll get through this. We're making very good ground in the first sort of half of it. now we're hardly making any distance. We're just going up, and if you look how steep this is, and so it's just really taking out the quads, so the legs are having a battering. But can't stop now. I mean, the top's in sight, so the one thing I'm worried about is that you get to the top and you realise you're not at the top, what they call a false summit. So if we get there and then realise, oh God, we've got further to go, and then we get there and then we realise, oh, we've got further to go. Final steps. Ryan Pal at the top. Right. This is it right here. To the top. Ooh. And as we get to the top here, old boy's here with his donkey, and apparently lives just over here. Who knew that? People lived up here. It was a difficult trek, it's physically challenging. It took us about 4 hours to get to the top, and as you get closer and closer to the top, the incline goes steeper and steeper, so the last bit really takes it out of you. You know, it was a really great challenge, and it's a good day outing because, you know, it's 4 hours up here. We'll probably spend an hour up here, have some lunch, and you know, take some photos. But caveat: don't expect to find lunch up here. You've got to bring your own. And then we might take a couple of hours, maybe 3 hours to get down. So that's pretty much your whole day. Hopefully we'll get back before the sun goes down. But yeah, really great fun, and probably the right sort of difficulty level for most people, because people who are of a medium fitness, or maybe not even that fit, could do it. It would just take them a little bit longer, you know. It's something that I think most people could do. So yeah, great day, great fun, and the view, I guess, is really what you come up here for.
I'll leave the map and coordinates in the description of this video, and please be well prepared and safe before setting off on any trekking trail. Subscribe to our channel and stay tuned for more adventures.